Today we're going to go over at least 10 more ways to find purpose after 50. This is part of a series that I've been trying to share with you guys. After 50, we look for that legacy, for that purpose that will stay long after we're gone. I'm gonna share today 10 more and try to make it quick. I do hope that people find what they're looking for here in this series. I will put a link in the description to the entire playlist. And if you're going through a hard time right now trying to figure out what to do with your life after the kids are gone and now you have all this extra time, a way to find a hobby. These changes and these legacies don't have to be life-changing. They can be the little things that you have loved to do your entire life, and now you can focus your passion on it and leave something behind for generations to come. Anyway, so let's start a grandma geek gang. So that would be a YouTube channel. If you love technology, and I often think about starting another channel if I have the time, doing exactly that. Share your knowledge and share your love and passion with other grandmothers. Teach them how to use their iPhone or their watch, how to make video phone calls. I know nowadays everybody can do that, but there are little tricks and little ways to do things that are much easier if you know what you're doing. You know, technology is here, guys, so can you write a letter? Do you need to write a very professional letter or a commemorative letter about someone you love? You can use ChatGPT to do that. So somebody needs to teach you how to do it if you don't know and you don't feel like figuring it out on your own. Teaching older ladies or older people how to use their gadgets. I am seriously considering that because I love technology. And I think it can be used to improve our lives. All right, next one. Write a historical fiction series starring older women and heroes. Yes, we definitely need older people in the movies. We have this huge audience of seniors, or it's still baby boomers around. Generation X is coming up. And we don't have fun, mature women in leading roles that could put them in different locations, or just a heartwarming movie about growing old. I mean, if you have the talent to create a script or create a book, write a book, why not write a book where the protagonist is no longer young and they have so much to share? So share those stories with all of us. Okay, number 3 for today, which is actually 73 if you're counting on our list. Create a community theater troupe for seniors. I can picture just like so many of Shakespeare's plays had older characters in them that were very rich, and very rich meaning multifaceted. Can you imagine a whole ensemble of actors that are over 50? How fun would that be? Hey Grandpa, that one is for you. 74. Offer Grannygram lessons. Teach kids and grandkids how to code and design their own personalized greeting cards and animations. Yeah, that would be such a cute and cozy little setup for a grandma to be the one teaching the kids about technology instead of the other way around. I can definitely do that. Like, let's have a class for children. And it can be the little ones, you know, the 5 and 6 years old. Let's go in the computer and create Valentine's cards for your mom and dad. You know, and you can do it all using Canva. I like that one. And that would be something that you can do at your local library. You could offer at the local library. Okay, 75. Start a community knitting circle and cocktails night. Okay, this is fun. One, you would combine the cocktail, so that's fun talk. It's kind of like my coffee group, but instead we'd be drinking libations. And you would be knitting something and teaching, or if you're not teaching, you all know, you're just kind of like quilting together or knitting together and creating something for a bigger purpose. Like you could do the, I think it's the Linus Foundation, that they make little quilts for children that are in the adoptive system, like older kids that could have their own quilt. But then you can have fun doing it while generating these loving pieces that these children will keep forever. Some people do it at church, but this could be another way of doing it, just in somebody's house, and let's all get together and do this on a weekly basis. 76, become a waste warrior. Educate others about responsible consumption. At a civic center at a appropriate location, offering a class on how to get rid of waste in a earth-friendly way. Okay, 77, build a tiny house on your property for a young eco-conscious couple. Oh, that's so cute. You know, if you have land and you can have either, you can do the little tiny house, and if you want it for your guests, or actually to rent it out to a young couple that can't afford a big house or their first little location. And it would be eco-friendly. It would have, you would have company. Hopefully that's all safe. You would have to have all that figured out with, you know, background checks and all. But that's a cute idea if you can afford to build a tiny house in your land. 78, teach others how to turn food scraps into fertile soil. Promote sustainable gardening and reduce landfill waste. Yeah, this would be amazing to have somebody teach a workshop. And a lot of these are about teaching, because sharing knowledge is so important. But have a workshop, and I don't know if you've been watching my previous videos in the series, there's a lot of composting. Teach people how to compost. I think I just haven't taken the time to actually learn how to do it, but I would love to have it in my library, a course teaching it. So it's like I keep asking for somebody, please teach me how to compost. I think it's something that is out there and that would be necessary from beginning to end. It's very overwhelming to me. So if you know how to do it and you can make it easy, step by step, and with examples and video or whatever, photos, the best thing would be like actually us going to your property and seeing how it's done on a daily basis. I think it would be so useful. Okay, 79, become a plant fairy. Love that. Leave surprise potted plants or seedlings on doorsteps of neighbors, spreading joy and greenery one bloom at a time. Okay, I love that. I do grow my cut flowers, so I do surprise my neighbors with bouquets. But the idea of giving them a little plant, it might inspire either, if not them, their children to want to grow and take care of that plant. Yeah, instill in them the love of gardening. All right, 80. Write a children's book about environmental solutions. Make the complex topic relatable and inspire young minds to become eco-warriors. This is very controversial, because so many people feel that, you know, oh, weather and we're destroying the planet. I think all of these things are just passing things. We are going through generational curves that are going to diminish the amount of people on Earth and actually flip that pyramid. So, but it's still taking care of the Earth regardless of whether or not there is global warming. It's just a good thing. Just do what feels good. And to me, taking care of the Earth that feeds me is a good thing. Well, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments if you would rather have 10 or 20, because those are the final amounts, because sometimes having too much information can be a little overwhelming. So I might do 2 more of 10. But hope you enjoyed.